Good Wednesday to you, everybody, in COM 710, and welcome to week, boom, bam, 14. We are but 2 short weeks away from the end of the semester. Let's get this week started off correctly. Much better. Little tea in the afternoon. I'm partial to Earl Grey. All right, but that's exactly what I need. And now I am your sufficiently caffeinated communication instructor. How's everybody doing? Okay. This week is a little slower week. All right. You only have 2 short readings. I ran into a copyright issue with the selections from the Horeb text, meaning the version that I had that the public use, make copies and distribute it to everybody, that it said the license wasn't valid. And I thought, okay, that's weird. So I had to do a little bit of poking around, and I managed to resolve the issue. And so for this week, I have the intended chapters from Horeb. And I had, 1 through 3 for you last week, but I had to substitute that with something. But chapters 9 and 10, really 2, and they're not very long. Okay. One of them is on the development and particular aspect and character of Jewish broadcasting in the Middle East, and then the other one is on Christian mass media broadcasting in the Middle East. All right. So take a look at those 2. Also for this week, and you'll note this in the modules, I have given you your 3rd class presentation. All right. This one is a straightforward and easy one. That is, now you get a little bit more time. Instead of 10 minutes, you're going to get 20 minutes. I would like you to summarize your research. Okay. That is, imagine that you were presenting at a conference. Present what you're doing as a paper, a 20-minute slot. Now, if you get to a conference and you get 20 minutes to present, I'd go back there every year, because typically you do not. You get like 10 minutes, which can be very frustrating, because you might spend 2-3 months longer, researching, developing, and writing up this paper, this topic, and then you're supposed to pour the ocean into a thimble. That's just the business. All right. So this gives you a little bit of a practice on that. Please use YouTube again. If you can, summarize very briefly what you're doing in a PDF and embed the YouTube link. All right. This one is worth 80 points and is due April 23rd. Okay. All right. So for this week, I want you to focus on finishing your papers. In fact, if it were me, I wouldn't even bother with this class presentation until next week. Because the semester ends on the 27th, which is weird because that's a Saturday. So the semester actually ends on the 26th. 2 days from now, that's because today's the 10th. On the 12th, that's going to be 2 weeks, and then we are out of here. And, by way of deadlines and dates, completely unrelated to this class or any class for that matter, don't forget, if you needed a reminder, don't forget that tax day is Monday, April 15th. In addition to working as an instructor here for you, I have a business, a humanitarian media company. And so my taxes, suffice to say, are a little bit complicated. And I always tell people the best, couple of $100 that I spend all year on anything, I give to my accountant to try to straighten all this stuff out. So I feel your pain. But if you haven't gotten that already, go visit the friendly folks at TurboTax or H&R Block or whatever and get that out of your hair. Okay, everybody. Short week by way of reading. Focus on your paper, and then, don't even worry too much about the 3rd class presentation until next week, because you have until the 23rd, which is the week after that, of April to turn it in. All right, everybody, take care. I will see you tomorrow with the next video in which I review the material from last week. All right. And until then, remember, I'm often thinking about you. I'm praying about you. and I will see you on canvas. Take care. Bye-bye.